A friend once told me I run on solar energy. When the sun comes out, my personality intensifies. My urge for adventure increases, my creativity blossoms, and I just become even more like myself. As the years have passed, I can see what my friend meant more and more. So now when spring is here again, bringing the sun and light with it, I feel like a whole new me. For example, the last week I've been out on more small adventures than I've done on a regular month the last half year. I am trying to get over the river here to get closer to the waterfall, and it's a challenge, but I am having the best day in a long while. The sun is shining, it's warm, beautiful. I'm here all by myself, no other people around. A perfect day. I haven't learned anything from last year. Last spring I said that I didn't want to put my bikes in here because the snow makes it so that I can't take them out when I can finally use them again. And now the same thing happened. So here I am trying to get them out. Time for another kind of tool. This one to break the ice down here. Wow, that's so effective. Ta-da! Now let's just pump it up with some air. Something I always do for my first bike ride of the year is to go somewhere to take a swim. And of course, I want to keep that tradition alive. The first day of the year where I can just go outside in a t-shirt. Anyway, today I am gonna replant the zucchini in some bigger pots because they are growing quite fast. And in about a week I will go to Stockholm. So I want to have this done before I leave. Do you know what I am longing for that has nothing to do with gardening? I am longing for... I am longing to travel again. I traveled quite a bit a few years ago, mostly during winter when I wanted to escape the cold, and that was when I was living in Stockholm still. But since I moved up here, I haven't been traveling at all, and I haven't really wanted to travel. But this spring, that urge, that want, that need to experience something completely new is emerging again. So I am actually planning a little bit to do a road trip this fall when I have harvested everything and all work here on the farm is done for the summer. Then I will jump into the car and drive away to the south of Europe and be gone for maybe a month or so. Okay, let's put this back inside. All done. Everything has been growing really fast. I definitely planted everything too early, since it will still be frost during the nights for quite a while. But it's hard to resist when that spring feeling arrives, so I know I will probably do the same thing next year. Last summer, I was so occupied with renovating the roof that my garden got neglected. So a lot of the vegetable beds, or whatever you call them, never got used. So a lot of weed grew up instead, and now this summer I want to use them. So now I'm gonna cover them with some cardboard and then some of last season's grass to try to suffocate the weed that grew last year. Some of the things I will grow this summer are broccoli, zucchini, cabbage, tomatoes, leek, and of course some potatoes. I am on my way down to the lake. I want to see how the ice is doing, or rather how the melting of the ice is going. It looks like it's melting where I skied when it was still snow and the ice was thick enough for me to dare to go out on. So yeah, I'm very interested to see how this process is proceeding. Last year I wasn't here when the lake opened up again, and there is a possibility I won't be here this year either, because on Saturday, in less than a week, I'm going down to Stockholm to visit family and friends. I really hope the ice melts before I leave. I want to see it with my own eyes. Okay, it has melted here by the shore. Yay! And as you can see, it seems like it's going quite fast by my old ski track. It's a little bit darker there than the rest of the ice. Imagine in a few months from now I will have a floating dock here and a sauna to use if everything goes as planned. Oh, I'm so looking forward to it. I also want to give you a little update about the mice and voles. Since last video, when I talked about my problems, I have bought a lot of, what is it called in English? In Swedish we say stålull. Steel wool would be the direct translation. Anyway, I bought it and pushed it into basically all cracks and holes and things I can see around the house. And since then I haven't had any more visitors, what I've seen or heard, knock on wood. So hopefully it is helping. To my understanding, they don't like to chew on it because it's steel, so it hurts them if they chew on it. So hopefully the chewing will stop so they don't create new ways in. It's not always the prettiest because in some parts of the house it's kind of visible. Maybe I am putting in more than I need, but I would rather do that than have mice and voles. So it is how it is. You can't always get everything. But yeah, for now, the situation is better. For now. And with that said, it's probably time to say goodbye. I will upload a new video as soon as I'm back home from Stockholm again. Bye!